Alright guys, so it's Wednesday, which means we are starting our week of practice. Obviously we have today, tomorrow, and Friday. These days will be very important when it comes to our practice to see who is going to be able to play or not going to be able to play. Going into this week, we have 3 players on injury here. We have Akeem Davis-Gaither, who has been absent from practice the 3 last contests with a knee injury. It's undetermined if he'll be able to play versus Sunday's battle versus the 49ers. And my guess is no. Now, of course, we're going to have to wait and see how, this week shakes out when it comes to practice, whether or not he's able to practice at all. And it's been a mess with him. It's really been a mess with him. It's not that he is like a crucial player for us, like we need him to win, but he is a crucial player for rotation purposes, right? And keeping our guys fresh. So, especially going against the 49ers, who are going to have probably very good long drives here. They got Christian McCaffrey. They still got Brendan Ayuk. They still got Brock Purdy. Still got a good offensive line. A lot of question marks here. Not having him for another week is definitely going to hurt us a lot. Devin Harper. Harper missed the last contest due to a hamstring injury, and it remains seen if he'll be able to take on the field on the 49ers on Sunday. Ironically enough, right? So we picked up Devin Harper as a replacement for Akeem Davis-Gaither. We literally picked him up from the Cowboys to replace Akeem Davis-Gaither. And the first time he plays, he caused a 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty on a punt return. Then, following that up, he gets hurt. He misses last week. He might miss this week. Did we just pick somebody up to replace an injured player just for them to also get injured and not be able to play? I know, obviously, listen, at the end of the day, it's a freak incident. It happens. Football, hamstring injuries happen all the time. But it's just ironic how it's like we pick up somebody to replace an injured player, and right away, that guy just goes and gets injured. What's the vetting process for free agents at this point? And our last guy that we got to talk about for the Bengals side is Orlando Brown Jr. He got a groin injury versus Seahawks. He actually left that game, didn't leave the game. He actually went on the sideline and did not play the rest of the game. But he did help Coach Cody Ford, who started his first left tackle game, first time playing left tackle since high school. And he claims he will be fine for this upcoming game. He claims he will be. Based on what we understand, he did miss practice, or he missed the light workout yesterday, but he will be fine and ready to go for this upcoming Sunday. He says he feels better than ever, which I've heard so many freaking times from so many different players. Honestly, at this point, when I hear a player say, I feel better than ever, it's just an automatic red flag of, ooh, you're really that hurt? Like, there's definitely issues here, because every time I hear that, it's like an oxymoron at this point. It's like, no, that doesn't make sense. That's definitely some false news right there. But hopefully he'll be okay, and we need him this weekend. He's going against Nick Bosa a lot. He's going against that defensive line for the 49ers a lot in this game. So we're going to need him to really step up and, protect Joe. Because the only way we're going to win this game is long offensive drives. Keep our defense off the field and slowly dwindle down their defense. The only way you're going to beat the 49ers, the only way you can beat the 49ers, is by having good offensive drives that tire out their defense. And then play great defense and shut down their offense. The Vikings did it. The Browns did it. They shut down the 49ers offense, and then they had great long drives on offense that kept their defense rested. It's going to be the most important thing here. And again, like I said, Charlie Jones, Devin Cochran, all these guys, IR, they're not coming back. Not coming back anytime soon. For their side, we thought, at least I thought, based on reports, that they would not have Christian McCaffrey for this game. Because, a week and a half ago, he was obviously not processing. He had a oblique injury, which is the same injury he had before, that kept him out for time. So, it was kind of thought of, okay, well, Debo's definitely not playing. He's going to be out with a fractured shoulder. Trent Williams, potential he's not going to play. He didn't play in Monday night's game. But Christian McCaffrey apparently healed magically, and now he's back. which sucks because he is the biggest problem to play against. Now, the Minnesota Vikings shut him down, and I believe I am correct here, the Cleveland Browns also shut down Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, he only had 43 yards rushing against the Cleveland Browns. Now, don't get me wrong, Christian McCaffrey is not a guy who goes out there and puts up, like 60. He doesn't get 30 rushes a game, okay? The most rushes he has had a game this season is 20. He gets anywhere from 11 to 20 rushes a game, which is still, again, a very solid amount of times that he's going to be on that field as the pure runner. But he's also an amazing receiver. And we're going to see a lot of Logan Wilson, Jermaine Pratt, trying to shut him down. And my guess is, with how good he is, we're going to see a lot of, Jordan Battle or Dax Hill or Nick Scott covering him, because he is truly that weapon out of the backfield that you have to game plan against. He is a whole entire game plan himself. That's why when we thought it was going to be no Debo, no Trent, and no Debo, no Trent, and also no Christian McCaffrey, a lot of people were like, ooh, okay, this is going to get interesting, because those are the three best weapons they have. But no Debo, 100%. Trent, I don't think will play. He was doubtful last week and he didn't play, and I don't think he'll play this week. He has that ankle injury, and especially against our defensive line, with our defense playing so good as of late, I don't think they're going to try to push him out there and risk him getting hurt even more. I think they're going to try to go into this game and say, hey, listen, we got Christian McCaffrey. We could probably beat the Cincinnati Bengals because our defense can beat, their offense. And that's how they're going to probably go about this game. They know going into this game, as long as they don't turn the ball over on offense, they should be fine on defense. Now, again, that's where we have to, as a team here, change that mentality and change that thinking. But with Christian McCaffrey not in the injury report going into this game, he rushed 15 times on Monday. He looks like he is fine and ready to go for this game. Which, again, it sucks, but it is what it is, You got to just kind of go with who you're playing against. So our mentality for this game now, because Debo is out, is going to probably be stack the box, watch Christian McCaffrey, and make Brock Purdy beat you. So, we'll see how that ends up working out in the end. But again, guys, keep in mind, this is our first injury report of the week. We're going to be looking at one tomorrow, which will be our second, and then Friday, which will be our third, and then our final injury report on Saturday, which obviously will detail how everything breaks down for this game. I will be live for this game, as always. Every single Cincinnati Bengals game I am live for, so we're going to be, breaking down everything and seeing how everything works out. See you guys next one. Peace out.